Your girl got locks. Keep watching to see how it happened. I'm Jamie from Cuties.com, and this is Sisterlock Saturdays. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and what's up to all my new Sisterlock friends? Hey, y'all. So, installation day happened. Yes, it did, and I'm about to show you how we got to today. So, let's start with day one.
January 6th never happens again. Yesterday, the House of Representatives passed legislation establishing just such a condition.
You guys, today has finally arrived, install day. I am sitting outside of the salon getting ready to go in. I drove over here safely this time, but I wanted to just stop and chat with you guys before I go in here, because today, this moment is like my last few moments as a loose naturals for a little while. So I'm pretty excited about it. I am kind of feeling a little like nervous and anxious. Some things have happened this morning have just like rocked me a little bit, and so my feelings are a little bit all over the place, but I'm excited. One thing I won't miss is detangling my hair. I had to do a last little detangle over here this morning, and I was just like, not gonna miss this. I don't want to comb my hair anymore. It's been interesting having shorter hair for the last 3 weeks. I haven't been able to properly pull it into a ponytail, so I gotta figure out like what my new look is gonna be and all of that, and experiment with my new hair. But I'm looking forward to having Sisterlocks and just starting a new adventure. So come on, we'll get these Sisterlocks installed, and I'll chat with you guys later. Here's my first lock, y'all. That's Ashley. We got our first lock. Woohoo! Yeah. Well, guys, it has been a long first day. So I recently got back home, and we spent from 10 a.m. to 6:45 in the shop today. And in that time, we got most of my middle section down the back done. So what was that? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 8 hours, 10 to 6. Yeah, that sounds about right. So that time today, we did take a 2-hour break. And I've watched a lot of y'all's videos on YouTube, and no one really talks about how long the parting takes. That was a good hour and a half. Like the parting, getting it down the center, and just her taking her time getting her parting down pat, which I appreciate, because you know that's the whole thing with Sisterlocks, right? Is having the interlocking plus the grid. The parting took a very significant chunk of today, and then the rest of the day was just getting my center part done, and we did that, managed that with 8 hours today with a 2-hour break, so 6 working hours. So let me show you guys what I got after day one. Let's hit to this mirror. Okay, so can y'all see that? I got this whole nice middle section done, and she finished it off with a big braid. So it's so far so good. If you follow my YouTube channel at all, you know that I live in a multi-generational household. So I came home today, and Grandma was like, "Girl, what you doing to your head?" You know, gotta love the seniors. But yeah, so Sisterlocks day one is in the books.
Turned tail at the 11th hour, impact of the butter and spinelessness. Last night, and now, just now, I began.
Good morning, guys. Today is day 2 of my Sisterlock install. I am right around the corner, about to be 2 minutes late. But I am pulling up, and I thought of something last night. So I didn't tell y'all how it felt to sit there for several hours. But I guess because I work in a sedentary job anyway, the sit didn't bother me. I didn't feel like I needed a pillow or a neck pillow or anything like that. One thing that was odd for me was that rat tail comb felt so good, y'all, on my head. The cooling plus the smoothness, like, it was doing something for me. I actually fell asleep at one point while she was doing my hair. and just, you know, nodding. But today I hope to do better, and I'm gonna have a little coffee break in here at some point. So yeah, those two things were interesting about yesterday. I did not have any butt pain, and I was oddly soothed by the rat tail comb. So I'm looking forward to today getting more work done. I got my afro puffs, rocking rough and tough with my little puffs, and let's see how far along we get today. I hope we get pretty far along, maybe all day. We'll see. That's wishful thinking, but I'm getting ready to pull up and park, so let's get in here. What's up, y'all? Okay, guys, it is the end of night 2, and I'm very tired. Today was a kind of exhausting day. After I got off the video with you guys, we did a whole 9 hours today. We started at 10 and we ended at 8, and we took a 1 hour break today. Yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that's 9 hours. Did that last night too. I'm tired, y'all. But we got pretty far along. The only spots that are left are these 2 little afro puffs in the front. So if you consider like ear to ear, front side part, ear to ear part, for the front half of my hair, that's what we have to do tomorrow. So I'm hoping it won't take the full day. Today was actually good. I didn't fall asleep in the chair today. I wasn't fatigued sitting there. I actually watched a series called The Shy. I had never started it. Maybe you guys are way ahead of me on that. But that's what we watched. It was pretty engaging, so I didn't really notice the time passing by today. So yeah, I mean, it was perfectly fine. It was just long, but no bum hurting. I took all my food and snacks, and yeah, had no issues. So let me show y'all how far we've gotten today. Let's see. So last night we just had this middle section, but now we have the left and the right done. So let's see if I can get a little closer. And so I told you guys that a trainee, Ashley, is doing my locks, and the more senior consultant that she works with mentioned that I had a whole lot of locks, and she's like, girl, you done gave that girl more than 500 locks by the end of this thing. So we'll see. My locks do seem really tiny to me, and I was kind of on the verge of do I want sisterlocks or do I want microlocs, because I was thinking that if I got microlocs that the retightenings would be shorter. Now I wouldn't have to spend as much time in the chair. That was my thought process. But we went with sisterlocks, and yeah, I think they're pretty tiny, but they're supposed to swell. So I think tomorrow, before I leave, I'm going to talk to her and see if I can get her on camera and to answer 2 questions. The 2 things that I want to know. Well, the one thing I want to know is, will my locks swell to the size of my parts? Let me show y'all one more time. My parts look good. They look like a decent size. My locks feel, and girl, and I ain't even seen these locks. So, because they're all braided up every night, but they feel small, but maybe they're not as small as I'm thinking. So, will they swell to the size of the parts is question 1. And 2, I want her to give us some insight so I can help you figure out if you want sisterlocks or microlocs. I know what the general difference is now, but maybe something she says will help you decide which are right for you, especially considering time and size, because I know that was a big part of my consideration as well. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm tired. The sister is tired. I'm gonna go take my shower and head to bed for tonight so we can do part 3. I'm actually kind of shocked that we had to do 3 days, but it might just be because we had like 6 working hours on the first day and then 8 full working hours today. Well, that's 14 hours. So we'll see how long it takes us tomorrow. We get up and do it all again at 10 a.m. See you then.